So, what is a dream? I mean, it seems like a pretty simple question, right? But what if I told you that our whole way of thinking about it is, well, wrong? We're about to explore a really powerful idea that suggests we don't chase our dreams at all. In fact, our dreams are what chase us. Just let this sink in for a moment. A person doesn't work, his dreams make him work. Wow, that completely flips the script. It suggests we've got the whole cause and effect thing totally backward. The real engine, the actual force behind every single bit of our effort, it's the dream itself. And look, this isn't just about some personal ambition. Just look around you. The device you're watching this on, the incredible buildings in our cities, the music that gives you goosebumps, every single piece of progress, every beautiful thing, it all started as a dream in someone's head, an idea that at one point probably seemed completely nuts. And that gets us to our first big idea. The dream is the driver. Now, don't think of it as the destination you're trying to get to. Think of it as the car and the fuel, all rolled into one. It's the primary force that dictates where you go and just how hard you push the pedal to get there. So I want you to genuinely, for a second, ask yourself that question. What is your dream? Get a clear picture of it in your head, because I have a feeling that by the end of this, your answer might be very, very different. Okay, so if the dream is the driver, that means it's also the thing that sets your speed limit. This is our next huge point. Your dream sets the limit. The size of your ambition directly, and I mean literally, determines the level of effort you're willing to put in. Let's use an athlete as an example. It makes it super clear. If their dream is to be a district champion, their effort is going to match that goal. It's going to be district-level effort. Simple. If they start dreaming of a state championship, okay, the effort scales up. But to dream of an Olympic gold medal, well, that's a whole other universe. That requires an international level of obsession, of training, of sacrifice. You see? The effort is just a direct reflection of the dream. And this is the core logic right here. You just can't. You cannot demand a massive, world-class engine of effort for a tiny little goal. The dream isn't big enough to power it. It doesn't make sense. The math just doesn't add up. Let me give you another way to think about it. Imagine someone whose dream is to own a reliable, basic car. They work hard, they get it, and they're thrilled. And then, well, the effort kind of stops. The drive is gone. But the person who's dreaming of that high-end luxury car, they just keep pushing, keep saving, keep working, because their dream demands more. One dream leads to contentment, the other one fuels this relentless, unstoppable drive. Now, this brings us to a much more challenging idea. It's about those comfortable, realistic goals we love to set for ourselves. We're going to dive into what the source material calls the capacity trap. It's like an invisible cage that we build around our own potential without even realizing it. So, the original text uses the Hindi word aukat. Now, this doesn't just translate to capacity. It's deeper than that. It refers to the perceived limits you put on yourself. It's that little voice inside your head that whispers, "Oh, that's not for people like me," or "Come on, I could never do that." It's a boundary we draw for ourselves. And this is where we totally flip the script on what value even means. The argument here is that a person's true worth isn't measured by their bank account, but by the sheer audacious scale of their dream. So by this logic, a person with no money but a colossal dream is actually bigger than a super wealthy person with tiny, safe ambitions. So what's the hardest job in the world? It's not working 20-hour days. It's not the physical grind. Nope. The hardest job is to dream. See, anyone can be told to work hard, but to actually believe, deep down, that you could be king, to have a dream that feels so far beyond you, that doesn't just take effort. It takes serious courage. It takes expanding your aukat. And it all leads to probably the most provocative, most in-your-face statement in this entire idea. To call something that's already within your capacity a dream is a sin. A total waste of the incredible power that dreaming really holds. So why a sin? Why such a strong word? Well, because what most of us call a dream, it's not a dream at all. It's just a plan. It's a goal that fits nice and snug inside the limits we've already set for ourselves. We're aiming for something we've already seen someone kind of like us achieve. And that's not a real aspiration. That's just a to-do list. Okay, so if most of what we call a dream is actually just a plan, then what in the world is a real dream? Let's break down the actual definition. Let's talk about what makes a dream a truly scary dream. There are three really simple tests for a real dream. First, the path is a complete mystery. You have absolutely no clue how you're going to get there. Second, it has to be scary. The thought of it should intimidate you a little bit. And third, you feel totally and completely out of your depth. It makes you feel like you are not yet the kind of person who could ever achieve. That feeling, right there, that feeling of inadequacy, that's the key. If your dream doesn't make you look in the mirror and ask yourself, how on earth is someone like me ever going to pull this off? Then you're not dreaming big enough yet. That fear, that self-doubt, that's the signature of a genuine, world-changing dream. So, you see, a dream isn't some fluffy, gentle cloud. No way. It's a challenge. It's a giant mountain staring down at you, and it's daring you to even try and climb it. It is supposed to intimidate you. Its entire job is to force you to grow, to become someone bigger and more capable than you are today. And that brings us right back to the question from the beginning, but with a whole new layer to it. Don't just ask yourself what your dream is. Ask yourself this: does your dream scare you? And if the answer is no, then your real work isn't to start working harder, it's to start dreaming bigger.